Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Sunday. Hope y'all are doing well. Today's our daily reading. I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau. Sticking with the Somnia as clarifiers for right now. I'll switch up in a little bit. I'm going to give it a couple shuffles. Happy Sunday. Thank you. I did get a couple responses. Oh, when I upload this, I'm going to do the closed caption. Hopefully it works. I don't know that much about it. I worked yesterday, so I didn't have a lot of time to figure it out. But I got a couple things that I think might work. So let's get started. And yeah, and still ideas are awesome if you have any. If you listen to the recording from yesterday, I asked a few questions, so I'm going to leave it right there because I don't want to get heavy-winded here. Okay, let's get started. Current situation. 5 of Cups. Present influence. Chariot. Future influence. 4 of Wands. What we don't see. Fool. What to look for. 6 of Swords. Chariot. 6 of Swords. Interesting. Unexpected. 4 of Pentacles. Challenge. Page of Swords. Strength. 3 of Cups. Where does this lead? We got 3 Cups and 4 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords. Page of Cups. Interesting. I couldn't leave it at the 10 of Swords. You guys know I can't do that. Okay. Just can't. Well, I think most of you know that's my least favorite card of the deck. However, I'm becoming less appalled by it. I think I'm seeing it in a different light. You know, when you get it in your own reading, sometimes, especially if it's a situation that was really important to you, that it can be really hard. Advice, please. 9 of Pentacles and advice, and Knight of Cups in the, oh, Karen. Yeah, I'm a klutz. Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like we had the Knight of Cups, or was it the Page of Cups yesterday? I can't remember. I feel like it was the Knight. I felt like something was coming. Oh, we had the Knight of Wands. Yeah. And the 8 of, okay. Well, there is a disappointment here. I mean, definitely with the 5 of Cups, and I'll show you the cards. I'm just kind of looking them over right now. It's odd to me to see the 5 of Cups here with all of these other cards that feel really positive to me. Chariot, 4 of Wands, Fool, even the 6 of Swords. But the 6 of Swords may come from the 5 of Cups. So we'll talk about that. But, I mean, there really is good cards. There is some clarity happening here, too. And I feel like there is an ending, but I don't feel like it's an ending to something specific the more I'm looking around here. And then there's the advice, which is the 9 of Pentacles, which is telling me all in all, this reading could be about having confidence, you know, looking at yourself with confidence. But I feel like this does have to do with some kind of offer. You know, it could be one you're waiting for. It could be one that came in that maybe it disappointed you to some degree. Keep an open, because here's the thing I say that you might be waiting for is because of that darn 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is showing us that right now there's something that's really disappointing you. That's a disappointment, whatever. But you really feel like something's missing, or you've lost something, or that's the same feeling, but it's a little bit different when you say something's missing versus you've lost something. So something that you may be missing may never have been there, right? But you feel like there's like something that needs to be filled here, and that's why you're looking at the empty cups. And it feels to me like, okay, I'm looking at these empty cups because there's something that needs to go in these. What is that? And I feel like that's kind of where you're at. It's the it's the process of, trying to figure out yourself. Like there's this feeling of self, you working on yourself. What I'm a life coach, yeah. I'm just making fun of myself here. I can't think of the words, but yeah, like you're working on yourself. Tell me more about this Five of Cups, please. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. You definitely are feeling stuck and you're not sure. So the Five of Wands in this deck to me is how much energy to give something. There's that stuck feeling. You're not sure how much energy to give something because it feels like you're not sure. Like, how do I feel that, like, yeah, you're in this. Okay. This is all saying to me that you're in this, just like I explained, you're in I don't know how to feel these. I'm not sure how to get out of this, how much energy to put, how do I step back? Do I go all in? And again, either way, I feel like I'm not filling those cups. So, it's really kind of like very, very much you being within you, trying to find out what's missing. The Chariot's in your present influence. So this is definitely like, taking and moving forward, just really going for it. Tell me more about this Chariot, please. What do we have to do about this Chariot? What does this mean? What is the Chariot? Five of Pentacles, Emperor, Eight of Pentacles. I think that's taking a different road, taking control. So when I look at the Five of Pentacles, sometimes I see it as, asking for help or getting help. And sometimes it's like the normal way isn't working. And it feels to me like there's this, with the Five of Pentacles, clarifying it with the Five of Cups there as well, excuse me. I feel like you are feeling lost because nothing seems to be working. Again, if I give it too much energy, if I don't. The Emperor, though, to me with this Chariot is you taking back that control, and we're really working through this with the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a feeling to me like, okay, I've just got to give this everything. I'm going to give this my all. I'm going to focus. I'm going to do this. That's the energy for the Chariot. And I like that because it means you're just like, nope, I'm just going to do this, right? I'm going to do it. But what's nice, you will be celebrating in the near future here. This is the future influence. So there is going to be a feeling of celebration, excitement. Also with the Three of Cups and your strength, this is a good thing because I feel like when we can recognize what to celebrate or have something to celebrate, it helps us to move forward. It's so much easier to fill those cups when we're feeling good about something. When we're not feeling good and we're not it's harder to fill those. It's hard. It is. I mean, it just is. Tell me more about the Four of Wands, please. Okay, we've got Eight of Pentacles again, the Moon, and Four of Swords. So again, we had this yesterday, almost exactly the same with the Moon and the Four of Swords, and I think they were also pulled as clarifiers together. But the work you're doing I think is really leading towards healing. And that's where the celebration's coming from, because it is you're beginning to heal because of the work you're doing. So keep it up. Even if you're feeling disappointed, and even if you're feeling a little lost or stuck, that energy will change. It's just a matter of, waiting it out a couple days. And what I'm learning, and I'm learning this for myself, for those of you who have to deal with certain things. Some of us, not all of us, some of us, so this is, if it doesn't, I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate with you, but some of us try to fix everything. Like, okay, what did I do wrong? Or, or you do the, not to, and it's usually putting blame on you, or, really I need to clean, or really, I need to exercise and I haven't been. And why am I feeling this way? Or, I'm hurt. This person hurt me. And you justify that, well, they shouldn't. Logically, this person shouldn't have. And we go through these things in our head. And some people don't do this, absolutely, but some people do. And at some point, it's like, don't fight the way you feel. Embrace the way you feel. Because feelings, even if they're not logical, they're not supposed to be, I feel like the light keeps changing, but they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be your feelings. So keep that in mind too, because it's easier to celebrate yourself when you accept yourself, feelings and all, yeah, we can work on maybe not getting angry or snapping or that, but if you're hurt, you're hurt, or if you're disappointed, you're disappointed. It's okay, whether you should be or not, right? You are. So, just embrace that, and then it's easier to move on. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning that all on my own. I've got to figure everything out, right? Okay, so if that helps anybody, I don't know. The Four of Wands, though, here, I feel like it's all about that healing coming, understanding it. So the work that you're doing is allowing yourself to see the moon more clearly, because he's coming out of the water. He's coming out of that unclear place and into, it's allowing, yourself to heal. I think that's where I got this all from. So I like that energy. So keep that in mind too. Like, that's going to come back around if you're kind of feeling bummed right now. The Fool is in what you don't see. There's something here about a new direction. It feels to me like a new direction. Tell me about this Fool and what we don't see, because something can be happening in the background here. And it might be like the work you're doing is going to allow you to, start something new, take a leap of faith, that kind of thing. Like, don't, you're not seeing this because, well, when we're disappointed, we're not going to, when we're trying to, be happier or whatever, sometimes we're not going to. So tell me more about the Fool, please. King of Coins, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. I do feel like, okay, so this actually could be someone else who's figuring out, well, it could be you too. It's King of Pentacles or King of Coins. In this case, they call them coins. Page of Wands. This is a message. The Page of Wands is a message. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is, standing your ground, sticking up for yourself, protecting what you own, what's yours. So I do feel like there's this feeling, this new leap of faith, I feel like comes from somebody. King of Coins, you get some kind of message here. And I think this is about yes, you protecting yourself, but I think this other person might be protecting themselves as well. Whatever life energy this is, keep in mind, this is in what you don't see. So a lot of times this has to do with another person. So let's keep going here. Because that one's a little bit off to me because I'm not sure if it's, I feel like it's someone else. And it affects this. It affects this. So maybe if someone else is taking a leap of faith, taking a new beginning, it's going to eventually affect you in some way or another. I feel like it turns out good, but it's still going to be a little bit. I think this Ten of Swords is not a hard Ten of Swords. I think that there's the risk that you are going to learn something that allows the Five of Cups to come to an end. The Six of Swords is in what to look for. So this is taking yourself away from what's not benefiting you. It could be a way to escape. It could be travel. We'll clarify it, but it's going from rocky waters into smoother waters. So it's like, look for the direction you're headed in because it's going to be better. Tell me more about the Six of Swords here and what to look for. Tell me more about this. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. There could be a move, but that could be travel. Eight of Wands, clarifying this guy. Seven of Swords. I feel like there's something happening where you were feeling, I don't know, I don't want to say taken advantage of because I don't feel like it's quite like that. Someone deceiving you to a certain degree. And I feel like you're just moving away from combating that. Like the Five of Wands would be the combat, right? And then the Eight of Wands is moving away from that. The Six of Swords is moving away from that. The Eight of Wands, though, too, in this deck, sometimes I feel like you can put yourself in a mode. Like this guy is watching the chandelier, but to me, it's going to be going back and forth like a pendulum, right? So it's like, is he just watching this and not doing anything about it? Kind of like the Eight of Swords. Even though the Eight of Wands is supposed to be energetic and movement, I almost feel like in this deck it's not. It's like it's so fast that you can't, it's so mesmerizing, you can't take your eyes off of it, like watching a pendulum swing. When you get into that trance state where you just can't not watch it. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands here, it feels to me like there's this, I feel like you're moving away from being mesmerized by something. So look for, basically, if there's something that is mesmerizing you, and use that term openly, like in all different ways, that maybe it's time to move away from that. And it's not necessarily move away from that situation as much as it is moving away from, if you can't not have it mesmerize you, then yes, move away from the situation, or just move away from letting that pendulum entrance you. Because there might be a situation that you're stuck on, because we had the Eight of Swords here too as a clarifier. So I do feel like there's something that feels stuck to me. Take that as it resonates. Okay, so let's keep going. The Four of Pentacles is in your unexpected. This is about holding on to stuff, saving it. I almost feel like it comes as a surprise to you. This is unexpected. that something is holding on to you. It's not you holding on to something. I think something's holding on to you. And I feel like once you learn what that is, it's easier to start moving forward. Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles really quick. What is this about? Because I kind of feel like that because it's unexpected. So usually when we act a certain way, we expect it because we kind of know ourselves. I mean, sometimes something can happen, totally changes our way, but this feels more like it's not like unexpectedly this, king or queen comes into our life. No, it's a feeling, it's an action. And is if you were holding on to something, or maybe you realize what you're holding on to. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles and change, Tower, Queen of Swords, Six of Wands. So there's some kind of change that happened. I feel like when I see this queen, I just feel like she's gifting something with that. She's holding out that. I don't know if it's some kind of piece of material, a tie, a something. But I feel like it's almost like she's embracing the change and then recognizing that. And maybe that's what you're holding on to. So it could be you, like suddenly realizing that I just have to deal with this change that happened. And the Queen of Swords is saying, okay, I'm going to. The Six of Wands is the recognition of all of that. And then the Four of Pentacles, of course, is the card. So holding on to that kind of energy here, I believe. Then we have the Page of Swords in our challenge. Now, the Page of Swords can be many things. It can be a message. It can be working really hard at something. I have a feeling it's like the working really hard at something is a challenge right now. Like, I really want to make these changes, but I'm struggling staying consistent. I like the Three of Cups in your strength, but the Page of Swords is kind of a hard challenge. Because if we can't stay focused, then it's really hard to continue to learn or to grow or, in a specific area. The Page of Swords would be about a specific area. I want to learn calculus, or I want to learn how to be a better leader. And you're having trouble staying on task because the Page of Swords can stay on task. And they have a specific goal. So, and it also could be a challenge of finding your true goal as well. What's my true goal? What do I really want out of this? What am I really looking for? I'm not going to clarify that because I really feel like that's what it is. The Three of Cups is in your strength, which I do feel like kind of says you have the right people around you. You have people that really celebrate you. You're probably a lot more celebrated than you think you are. There could be someone actually celebrating you if you're looking for a relationship. To me, when that's in the strength, it's about how people perceive you. And someone or people are celebrating you, especially if this is work that's really good. Because people maybe realize what you can do more than you think. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. The Emperor, Knight of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay, so going back to our bottom of the deck, I feel like that is a strength. I feel like that, to me, with that Chariot and that Knight of Cups, it feels like I feel like this could be someone coming in and celebrating you. Maybe celebrating a trip, celebrating something. But I feel like it could be an emperor type person. That would be a fire sign or someone that really likes control. Knight of Cups coming in and looking at you and offering you, heading towards you with the Chariot as well, heading towards you. Um, but I feel like it's someone definitely celebrating you. Now, if it's a control, like this could be definitely work too. But I feel like with the Knight of Cups, it's the gift coming in as well. Like it's a good energy. That's super good. I really like it. So where does it lead? It leads to Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, and then Page of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is choices that we need. I think this all leads to, okay, what do I do next? Then I feel like you get some kind of aha moment or clarity that comes in with that Ace of Swords. The Ten of Swords, something ends here, but it allows for you to embrace, or either it makes room for someone to come in and offer, or you're able to offer to someone else. So let's clarify these guys really quick. So we've got the Seven of Cups, our choices. Tell me more about this. I'm interested. Well, let's do Seven of Cups first. Tell me about the choices that are coming in. High Priestess, King of Swords, Justice. Okay, to me with the High Priestess and the Justice, that's the choices are trusting your gut, the King of Swords would be overthinking, and the Justice is allowing things to happen correctly. So I do feel like there's a kind of like that energy of, do I go with my gut? Do I go with my logic, or do I go with what's right? So there's lots of choices here, and you're going to be going through them. However, it doesn't last long because this goes quickly. So then it goes to the Ace of Swords, which to me it says clarity all the way. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Like having that epiphany moment, having something go, oh, that makes complete sense. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. There is definitely, with the pages here, this is a discovery. This is more of a calling. And then the discovery, and I feel like you're learning something. Either I feel like it's about yourself, that Four of Cups, what you've wanted. So there has to be some kind of clarity, but it comes from, I mean, I feel like it could be messages, but I feel like it's more clarity about your dreams and what you've been really focused on. And with the Four of Cups, to me, is like focusing on something but not seeing what else is around you, basically. What is being handed to you instead of necessarily what you want. So there is some kind of clarity with, this is what I want, but what am I really going to get? And you do get something. I do feel like that with the Page of Cups there. So then we have the Ten of Swords. What ends? Tell me about this Ten of Swords so that we can understand it. Because Ten of Swords feels scary to me. Eight of Swords, Judgment, Five of Cups. You are going, that what's ending is you're going to be filling up those cups. What's missing? Because we've got the Eight of Swords, the Judgment, and the Five of Cups. There's something here that revitalizes you and fills those cups. So your disappointment, your stuck feeling, it's going to come to an end. And when that happens, it opens up to this Page of Cups. And tell me more about this Page of Cups. We're getting a little bit long here. Tell me about this Page of Cups, please. The Page of Cups is a lot about gifts. It could be a gift from the universe. I mean, he's got the fish in the cup. It's like, oh, a surprise. It feels very light to me, but very honest and sincere, and very much from the heart. It's a cup. Tell me about this Page of Cups, please. Temperance, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. I feel like you're going to understand something. There's going to be some balance in something that you've been stressed about or feeling deceived about. Seven of Swords, the deception, Nine of Swords, the stress. But I feel like there is something that will come in that balances those energies, the temperance. And I feel like this is really good. Now, this could be someone. The temperance for me shows up as someone sometimes, not all the time. So it definitely could be, but I'm not going to go there for all of us because that might not be the case. But I think overall it's a pretty good reading. We have the Nine of Pentacles in our advice. You know, always stay true to yourself, you know, and always recognize what you have and what you've accomplished. This is my normal spiel with the Nine of Pentacles in advice. You know, really understand that yes, you have accomplished things. Even if it doesn't seem like you have. You know, if you've lived at all, you've accomplished. And sometimes we think that we need to accomplish big, like some of these people that we see on social media, or, you know, whether it's, you know, actors, actresses, politicians, influencers, you know, all, or at work, you know, people that are managers or directors, or the world needs everybody, right? It needs all of us. And no matter how far we've come, as far as like having, you know, financially or any of that, that's not always what's important. You know, recognize the person that you are. You know, everything that you do bring to the table. And not get hard on yourself. So I think it's really important. So there you have it. There is your reading for today. Might as well. We're long enough. I'll take 3 cards, see what else we need to know today. Anything else? I feel like I needed to do this. So is there anything else we need to know? 3 cards, please. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Justice. I feel like there is justice coming in. I feel like you are going to learn something about someone that has been deceptive, or they may not have been deceptive on purpose, or you have felt deceived. But I feel like the Knight of Swords is telling me that the Justice is telling me that the ships are going to be righted. So I do feel like this is really good energy overall. So I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful day. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help, and any comments are appreciated. Take care. Have a beautiful day.